advanced planking flow. High bar, headrest up, first gear regularly mount, hand to foot without moving the carriage. Heels are slightly pushing back. Inhale here, exhale, press out just a few times. And from here, take your legs and take your feet next to a foot bar. Slightly high heels, you're not in flexion. Hips are not in flexion, but spine is in flexion. You pull, make sure that you're pushing from big toe metatarsals. And from here, you're going to move the carriage away a little bit so your upper body is not moving. And the accent on the in. Bring the carriage in. Look at your navel a few times and press out into a plank. Come back into your pull. A few times. Plank, look at the bar. You pull, gaze at the navel. Next time you're going to press out into a plank. Take a deep breath. Look over the bar. Tail in, slightly tucking the pelvis. Upper body is not moving. Lots of serratus. Look at the bar and bring the carriage home. And transition into a U-pull. And downward dog. Now you're going to flex your hips and press out. Adjust your feet as you bring your carriage home. Bring your knees down. Think of the upness zipping up into your skinny jeans and getting a little bit taller and a little bit taller and as tall as you've ever been. On the inhalation, zip up your corset and press out transverse. And bring the carriage home, get a little bit taller. Opening through the sternum. Exhale, press out, squeeze the glutes. And come back in. Last time, press out. And think of the upness and get a little bit taller, and really tall. You can move a little bit closer to the bar. Get on your fingertips. Wrap up your abdominal, your transverse corset. Inhale here on the exhalation. Keep wrapping that up. And really open from thoracic. There's no hitch in your lumbar. And then you can let your head go. And bring everything back up, stack up. Hands back in neutral, readjust your feet. Press out, keeping the upness. And lift your knees up. Adjust your feet so you're on high heels. Pressing through big toe metatarsals into a plank. Bring the carriage home. Transition to your pull. And take your heels down. You can lift your toes a little bit. Round back elephant, C curve. And again, the accent on the in. And next time you're gonna come into a neutral. Still quadruped, still not in flexion. And you can bend your knees a little bit so you really feel the hamstring stretch and the accent on the in. Just a few times. And then you're gonna shift your arms a little bit towards the left. Upper body is super strong. You're gonna lift your right leg, and that's a warrior, so your hips are square, facing the mat. You're gonna take big inhale and press out. Same idea, accent on the in, just one leg. You can engage your right glute, press through your big toe metatarsal, and circle the leg back. Slightly shift your arms to the right. You're going to take your left leg up. Same idea, square, belly in. Upper body is not moving. Hips are not in flexion. If you can, straighten both knees, engage the left glute, and press out. Accent on the in. Just a few times. And circle the leg back. Rearrange your arms. Come back into high heels. Not super high. So you still feel your bones pressing and you're over the bar. Look at the bar so the neck is in line with the tail. And from here, you're going to bend your knees and press out for knee stretches. And press in and press out. Don't move your upper body. Belly in, press out, and press in. And from here, you're going to bring the carriage home, and the upper body is not going to move. You will take your left leg up, hips are square, so your right knee is bent and your left knee is extended. Press your left knee into your chest as you extend the leg that on the carriage, and switch, and switch. Next time you're going to bring the knee into your chest and you're going to come into a C curve and back to neutral. C curve and back to neutral. Adding on. So this time you're going to take the knee to chest, knee to nose, and then you're going to try to touch your head with your toes, full extension. Flex and extend. Flex and extend. And take the knee down, other side. Your left knee is bent and your right leg is extended. And you're going to switch. Take the carriage away as you take your right knee in. And back to neutral. In, readjust, make sure you're in neutral. In and out. One-legged knee stretches. Next time you're going to take your knee in. FTD first. Neutral. C curve. And neutral. And a few times for Tinkerbell. Take the knee to nose. C curve. And extend. Head to toe. Knee to chest. Head to toe. And knee to chest. And take the leg down. Come back to a U-pull. Press out. Bring the carriage home. Serratus challenge. When you can't go any further, fold into U-pull. And transition into a downward dog. Now your hips are really going to be in flexion a lot. Really in a very good down dog, and your legs are completely straight. And you're going to take your right leg up for Arabesque. So the right leg goes out, toes are pointing. super active feet. Press out the carriage few inches, and then as you press in, you're gonna stay inverted. You're gonna bring the carriage in and pulse with your glute for 4. 2 more, 1 and 2. And next time, you're gonna take the knee to the chest, C curve, and you're gonna take it up and prepare to swing it into a bar, into a lunge. Inhale, open. Exhale, cat. Inhale, open. And exhale, cat. Press into your lunge. Readjust the back leg so it's pushing against the shoulder rest. So quite an intense stretch. And then you're gonna bring the carriage home. Straighten both knees. And you can move your foot to the right and to the left. Stick your bum out. Take a breath. And press out into a splitish. Take a breath here. And as you bring the carriage home, you're going to take your carriage knee on the mat and you're going to come home. Squeeze your left glute and you're tucking a little bit. And this is quite an intense hip flexor stretch. So breathe into it. And from here, take a big inhale as you're pressing and squeezing. And take your head down. Tuck your chin in. Fountain down. Still squeezing your left glute. Tucking under a little bit. And inhale. The head is the last thing to come up. Take your left arm up. Side fibers of the hip flexors and psoas. And really stretch. Taking the rib cage away from the tail. And go forward a little bit. Inhale. And as you exhale, take the palm in front of you and follow with your gaze. Twist open. And come back. Switch legs. So you come back into your down dog. Take your left leg up. Engage your left glute. And really come into a nice inversion, down dog. Hips are in a lot of flexion. And the toe is on the leg that in the air is super active. You're going to press the carriage away. And as you come home, your left glute is going to lift your left leg. 2, 3, and 4. And from here, we're going to take the knee to the chest, C curve, and Arabesque. C curve knee to the chest, Arabesque, and prepare to place the foot on the bar. Adjust the foot on the carriage. Come into a lunge. And do a little cat-cow here. And from here, straighten both knees for a hammy stretch. Stick your bum out. Both knees are straight. Move your foot to the right. Move your foot to the left. And come out into a split tish. And from here, you're going to place your right foot that on the carriage. Right knee to the mat and come home. You're gonna squeeze your right glute and tuck under a little bit. You tuck your chin in as you come down in the fountainhead. Keep squeezing the glute and tucking under a little bit for a more intense stretch. And inhale, tuck. Inhale, take your right arm up. Turn the palm facing the ceiling. Keep squeezing the glute as you fall to the side. Side fibers of the soles and hip flexors. And shift forward a little bit. And take the arm to the center. Take inhale. Exhale, follow your gaze. Twist. And take the arm back. Take the leg from the full bar back to your shoulder rest. Come back into your downward dog. Press up. Come back into a plank, looking over the bar. Tuck. When you can't go any further, transition into your pull. Back into down dog. Press out, last time. Belly in. Look over the bar. And transition into a round back elephant, heels down. You can step away a little bit from the shoulder blocks, bend the knees deeply, take the arms down. Deep breaths. And inhale, rise up one vertebra at a time. Interlace your fingers, stretch. And take your arms down. And that's your advanced Arabesque floor. Thanks for watching. See you soon.